Where the heck is my Discord? Dude. All right. 6'7". Was good. 6'7". Kids are running around saying that now. Apparently, that's from a Skrilla song, and it's a Philadelphia crime code that means he caught a body. So all the kids saying 6'7" are talking about murder. What's up, King? Bap, bibbidi, bap, deep, bap, light down. This is great. All right. Hold on, just give me a moment. All right. Boys and girls. Today we're going to be embodying a leftist. And the best way to embody a leftist is with arts and crafts. So I'm going to teach you guys how to make a protest sign. Like a good leftist. Don't you mean with liberal arts? Arts and crafts. Yes, liberal arts and crafts. Because to be a good liberal, you have to do arts and crafts. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be making... Oh, shit. I just pulled my... headphone cords out. I got my pumpkin, guys. You see my pumpkin? I got my Halloween decor up. I changed the colors on the computer. Look at the little screen on the computer. There's Mike Myers. There's Jason. There's a pumpkin with all my temps and stuff. You can't really see it. There's Freddy. It's Halloween time. So, tomorrow's the No Kings protest. So here's what I was thinking. We're going to have a two-sided sign. And I got a stake. That way I can hold it. But I think this is too big. I have two poster boards. So here's what you got to get yourself. Our little friend in the corner. You need one poster board. You need another poster board, second poster board. You need some cardboard because we want to reinforce this piece. We don't want it to stand strong. So we got some cardboard. I don't know why I bought that. I probably could have just got a box for free, but whatever. It was like $1. And we got a stick to hold. The stick is great because it doubles when you're at a protest as a spear. In case an evil Trump supporter comes along, you can spear him. But we can protest. Now, I think this is going to be too big. I'm also thinking about I need to get down there. Unless Wagir is going with me, in which case maybe he can pick me up. But he's not sure yet. He needs to be for sure. I need to know. In other words, I'm taking the dang train down there, and I don't want people to see my sign until I get there. I'm gonna have to take my backpack and wear my jacket, because I'm gonna wear a red shirt that says "No sheep in my circle," and I'm gonna have a MAGA hat, and I'm gonna have a sign, and it's gonna say two things, but you guys don't get to know what it's gonna say yet. My coffee's brewing. I think this is gonna be too big. I have duct tape. I mean, the bigger the better, right? That's what the ladies say. So, we should start. I need a pencil. Do I have a pencil? I have an art kit somewhere. Oh no, I'm going full MAGA. Okay. I need to envision the sign. See, unlike your typical liberal who will just start writing and then they'll run out of room and they'll have to have letters going sideways, you know, a smart protest sign maker considers his space before he begins. Okay, so one side I'm going to say, please don't shoot me. I just want to talk. And then on the other side, it's going to say, Antifa are terrorists. Yeah, that's what my sign's going to say. It needs to be balanced with the stick. Yeah, it's too big. Dude, I don't even know if I need to. I can maybe just fold one. Nah. We might have to just make this a little smaller. And I don't think we need two sides of cardboard. I think we could do one layer of cardboard because this is a folded box. We could do one layer of cardboard with poster board on each side. No, I need two layers of cardboard because I gotta have the stick in the middle. Vertical, not horizontal. It's still too big. It's too big. It needs to be kind of small because I'm gonna be holding the thing and the sign, the gimbal and the sign, unless Wagira goes. Do it vertical. Either way, it's still too big. I still gotta make it smaller. I could go. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna cut it a little smaller. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the box as a straight edge. Okay. That would be better. Take some of the edges off. Make it a little smaller. Maybe a little. Let's trim some edges. I'm gonna trim it up a bit. It's too big. Man, I feel just like a lefty. I'm doing arts and crafts to change the world. This is how you make a difference in the world. Arts and crafts, guys. We could learn a lot from the libs. I was on the No Kings, the Salt Lake City protest Facebook. And usually I don't ever go in there and say anything because I'll end up getting kicked out. And I think I did get kicked out. Because they said the march has been canceled. Why did they cancel the march? And I said, probably because last time you guys did a march, somebody got murdered. They murdered a guy. They got mad at that. And then they all started saying, but I'm anonymous in there. So they all started like making fun of me. They're like, you're anonymous, you're scared, you're a bot. I was like, I'm not a bot. I'll be there and you'll see me. You'll know when you see me. And they're like, well, why are you posting anonymous then? I'm posting anonymous so I don't get kicked out of your group. But they kicked me out anyway. Okay. You make a difference by wasting resources. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then we write. Still might be a little too long. I might take a little bit off the. Make it a little shorter. I did not know Satan was sleeping. Stop, did you gonna jack off? Did I get your comrade? Yeah, we'll make it a little shorter. Arts and crafts. I'm doing arts and crafts. Now you just cut it like this. Cut it right along that line, nice and gently. Gently cut it. That's crooked, but whatever. Antichrist Peter Thiel knows about the Antichrist. Peter Thiel know about the Antichrist. Let's deal with the Antichrist today. Today. Peter Thiel knows about the Antichrist. Peter Thiel, he knows about the Antichrist. Here, there's an easier way to do this. Where's my pen? It's so funny. He said Revelations 6:7. 6:7! And then I looked it up, and that actually is a Revelation 6:7, what he reads. 6 or 7 minutes. By the end of this episode, Jesus becomes a Christian nationalist. Peggy Rockbottom is a hot Christian girl. Now stop acting gay. This is not cutting very well. You want to fucking go? I wish I had a razor blade. Make sure you spell everything correctly. Okay. Now we just gotta plot our words. I need to find a pencil. Hold on. I don't think I have a pencil. I do have a pencil. There's really no point, no difference between a pencil or a pen because I don't have an eraser. I have a dang construction pencil. I knew I'd seen you here, Mary. Who's Mary? Real men don't use pencils? Oh, well then what do they make construction pencils for? Huh? If real men don't use pencils, what do they make construction pencils for? Just proved you wrong. Please don't shoot me. This is why we planned, because I'm already making my letters too big. That's not going to fit. Let's fucking go, bro. Please. That's a horrible S. I can draw like a mug, but when it comes to like graffiti and lettering, I suck. There's an E at the end of please, right? It slowly gets... Hold on, this is why I need a straight edge. It slowly gets smaller and smaller. Please. I suck at this. Dude, we need to just do it. Just write it. I'm trying to make it too nice. It's supposed to look like a damn criminal made it. Is this really the Daily Show? E. A. Dude, they don't do all this work. They just write the damn sign out. Oh my God, this is so bad. I'm not even going to be able to follow my lines. E. Please. Don't. Oh. The don't is important. Please don't shoot me. The don't part is important. We're going to have to put some red in there. What's an apostrophe look like? Something like this. Shoot me. No, wait. No, don't shoot me. I should play something. I'm listening to something in my ear and you guys can't hear anything. Sorry. We should listen to something. Write it like don't. That way they get confused by the letters. No, no, I don't want to encourage them. I'm making it too big. I'm getting frustrated. I think I just write it. Let's just do it how they do it. Let's just write the damn thing. You know? I'm trying to be all fancy with it. They're not fancy with it. I've seen their signs. Let's just bust out the marker and do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you need. Big old fat Sharpies. "26 minutes in and now you care what we hear?" Well, what do you guys want to listen to? All right. And tonight, we're doing my birthday celebration. Okay, we're just going to do it. We're just going to write the damn thing. I'll darken up the letters afterwards. Please don't shoot me. Okay, now, here's what we do. We just wrote it. Okay, that's the easier way to do it. Please don't shoot me. I just want to talk. Now we can darken up the letters and make it really pop. I got cake. And then we got to add some red. Some blood droplets. You know? I want him to be able to read this from space. S's are difficult. You gotta be very careful on your S's. Guys, when you're making a protest sign. I've went to a lot of protests. But this is my first time going with a sign. I'll probably just take it on the train and then hope that if somebody's on the train, we all need a mansion to stream in like that show. We don't see color. That's fascist. Damn, you need to add more color. I'm going to add color. Red. Just black and red. The colors of death. The don't is very important. I might have to underline the don't. Otherwise, you know. Otherwise, you never know what these crazy people will do. They might just see the shoot me part. So you guys are getting a sneak preview at what my sign is going to say at the protest. Please don't. Please don't shoot me. They're going to be like, what's your sign say that for? Nobody's going to shoot you, dude. And I'm going to be like, should I write, actually on the other side, instead of putting Antifa or terrorists, should I put, where is Sarah Buck? Because Sarah Buck is the name of the organizer with Indivisible. And I want to find her and ask her some questions. I don't know. That would seem like, maybe that would seem kind of threatening. But I'm going to be yelling it, and I'm going to be asking people, where is Sarah Buck? I need to interview you. You need to handle this. They have media people responsible for dealing with media. I'm going to say, where's the media people? I am the media. The dreaded conservative news network. Please don't shoot me. I just want to talk. I'd tell JS about the megaphone, but nah. I know what a megaphone is, dude. You think I don't know what a megaphone is? Okay, now we need some red. Josh, read the chat. What's the chat saying? Sorry, I'm in the middle of something. Grumple finally did Possum Kingdom, and it was so good, he needs a recording deal ASAP. I've heard Grumple's karaoke before, and it's one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life. And also, I can't stand karaoke streams. Next. Steelman, it was crazy good. Marilyn, you're smoking crack. Hopefully, I'll make Grumple's next karaoke stream. Is this what we're doing? Battlefield, it was definitely worth it. Mary, he wanted me to sing yesterday, but I was exhausted. I just got done saying how much I hate karaoke streams. Josh, play something. Nails on a chalkboard are better than Sharpies on fresh paper. You can hear that? I like that sound. Gives me the tinglies. You should have said, let's debate in freestyle format. I wish I chose sleep. You're a real one, even though you missed a good show. Is this all we're doing? You told me to read the chat so I could just read about Grump's freaking karaoke stream? The worst type of streaming content ever made in the history of man? No! I'm going to get my freaking coffee. Here, let me find something to watch. I hate karaoke streams. I'd rather... Never mind. Mega bloodbath. Dude, all they do... Ugh! What the heck is that thing? That thing is gross. Democracy in society should not be promoted. 1 verse 5 with Andrew Wilson. Antifa member deposition tape. Well, let's watch this. Since this is what we're
what surprised me the most was
for.
How many artifacts are still
Sarah
here
Buck.
and available that are connected to the White Star
I'm coming for that interview. Why, Josh, you love karaoke? I
would definitely
actually,
recommend
I've only ever done
coming to this
karaoke
experience.
twice.
Come check it out for sure. You're gonna learn so much.
Once I made a fool of myself and I was very
Everything was so beautifully
embarrassed
done. It looked very real.
because I got nervous and I was young and I was on a cruise and then they played it. You know how the cruise, like, they record like the club, they record the comedy shows and the club stuff that goes on throughout the night, and then they play it on the TV in the room of the cruise ship the whole next day. So all day, like multiple times, if we were ever in the room, we just happen to be in the room when they're playing me on the screen looking like an idiot singing if I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? But I got nervous and I thought I knew all the words. But then once the words were on the screen, I was like, oh, I don't know the words. I have no idea what he's been saying this whole time. I just thought I did. Been found alive, and where will you be there holding my hand? And anyway, it was bad. It was very embarrassing. Traumatized me. But I regained my karaoke credentials later in Gloucester, New Jersey. Yeah. Gloucester, New Jersey, which is right over the bridge from Philadelphia. It's right by Philly, but it's on the Jersey side of the bridge. And the hotel that we were at had a bar that had karaoke night. So I was at the hotel bar that we were staying at, and I did Superman, which, holy crap, I just realized that's crazy. I just realized the 2 times in my life that I've ever done karaoke, both times I did a song called Superman. Oh, no, the other one's called Kryptonite. I did Kryptonite And then I did Superman from Eminem. And I definitely redeemed myself at the one in New Jersey that I did karaoke at the bar. I did Superman from Eminem. But they got mad at me because they said you're not allowed to cuss. When I got to the word fuck, I didn't say fuck. I said ufk. I was editing myself because, you know, I know Eminem songs so well that I can edit out all the words and I can switch and I can do like, hey, rape, you know? So I edited myself. I didn't actually say fuck. I said ufk. And but they thought I said fuck, so they cut the song off and I was killing it. And they said, nope, you can't cuss. I was like, I didn't cuss. And they're like, no, you said fuck. I said, you just said fuck. I didn't say fuck. And now we're just sitting here saying fuck over and over again. I said ufk. But anyway, they stopped me when I was in the middle of the song. But I was killing Superman from Eminem. But the other song I did was not called Superman from Eminem. It's called Kryptonite. But that is still crazy coincidence that the 2 times I did karaoke in my life, I did a song called Kryptonite and a song called Superman. Interesting story. One Note Andy. I knew an award-winning karaoke singer growing up. Didn't exactly bring her much fame or fortune, from what I could tell. One Note Andy. Is that a joke? If it's a joke, I don't get it. I can't sing, but I can rap. I can't even remember the words now. I have to hear the first couple words. You want to get high, baby? Wait, what? I can never think of the first words. If I knew the first words, I'll rap the whole song right now. Do not rap. Okay, I won't. But I killed it with Superman, dude. I can be your Superman. Can be your Superman, your Superman, your Superman. Don't get me wrong, I love these hoes. There's no secret. Everybody knows. Yeah, we ufk, bitch, so what? That's about as far as your buddy goes. We'll be friends. I'll call you again. I'll chase you around every bar you attend. Never know what kind of car I'll be in. See how much you'll be partying then. You don't want that. Neither do I. I don't want to trip when I see you guys. Too much pride between you and I. Not jealous, man, but females lie. But I guess that's just what sluts do. How could it ever be just us two? I never loved you enough to ufk you. We just met. Or wait, I never loved you enough to trust you. We just met and I just ufked you. See, that's what I said, and they got mad at me. But anyway. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can, Mayhem. Rap God's not even as fast as Nat. Nat is better. One Note Andy is what? Rillamab. Jess loves karaoke. Anyway, Mel, you want to see my sign? What do you think about my protest sign when I go to the No Kings protest? You like my sign, Mel? This is going to be my sign at the No Kings protest. That's a good sign, right, Mel? I'm not done with it yet. I got to add some like blood dripping off the letters. And then we got to do the other side. I don't know what I want to put on the other side yet. Ooh, what if I put like take me to your leader? I could put where is it's either Susan Buck or Sarah Buck. Hold on, I have it in my notes on my phone. I saw it. Surely you can do better. Are you trying to show them you are R-slurred? Oh my God. Have you ever seen some of the signs at the protests? Dude, you have no idea. If you think that's bad, that's really nice. That's a really nice poster compared to some of the craftsmanship we see at these things. Stuff would be misspelled. They run out of space and the letters are all like going down the side. No, that's a good sign. I don't care what you say. You don't even know what you're talking about. I need to get a computer. I'm going to clip you and turn it into a meme channel. You beatboxing will be my intros. Nice. I'm down. I'm down. I thought you said at the beginning we weren't going to see your sign. Too late. I know, I messed up. I already showed it. Well, you could see it while I'm writing it. What was I looking for? Oh, that lady's name. Is it Susan Buck or Sarah Buck? Sarah Buck. Sarah Buck is the organizer of the Salt Lake City Indivisible No Kings 2 protest. And she's going to be there. They said on their website there's going to be media people there to deal with the media. So I could put on the other side, I either want to put simple, keep it simple, Antifa are terrorists, or I could put take me to your leader. Where is Sarah Buck? But that seems threatening, you know? I don't want them to think that I'm like, you know, trying to do something crazy. That's their job. They're the ones who are going to do something crazy. Did the protest signs trigger you, JS? No, they're just horrible. They're not good. You'd think for people that all have like liberal arts degrees that they'd actually have some art talent, but they don't. That's why they get liberal arts degrees, because they suck at art. Real artists don't have to go to college to learn how to be artists. They just are. If you have to go to college to learn how to do art, then you're not an artist. Put no one gives a fuck about Sarah Buck. That would be good, but I don't think anybody would understand it. Except for her. If she saw it. But then she would like hide from me. I'm thinking maybe I just put take me to your leader. Or Antifa are terrorists. I was just going to write Antifa are terrorists. And then I was going to draw the Antifa symbol, the red flag and the black flag, with like a prohibited sign around it. So it'd be something like, I have to pull it up. I have to trim this down, but let me guess what it looks like. It's something like, okay, so we'd have to do the prohibited sign first. And then you'd have this would be red. And then the black one. I have to pull up a picture of the Antifa flag. Something like that. You can't really see what I just did because it's in pencil, but that's fine. It's not ready yet. You can't see that at all, huh? Honestly, the less you try, the better it sounds. I know. Straight up. That's what I said too, because look, I was like practicing my letters. You can't see it, but I was trying to make it all perfect. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. Just write it. And it works. Looks great, JS. Thank you. I know it does. I already know that. I need coffee in my life. Watch some Andy No. Yeah, he's gay, but he does good journalist work and puts himself in the crossfire, you know? Plum, plum, plum. A blank sign. This is your best work yet. Shut up. Okay. Also need pictures of all the streamers' chairs. So we can do a mega ultimate chair react stream. My chair is going to react to all the streamers' chairs. Rob's chair, Easy's chair. Any chair, if you have any pictures of any streamers' chairs, Hassan, we need Hassan's chair in there. Any streamer chair pics, send them to me on Discord. We're going to have a whole chair react to chair stream. Mary, he's a MAGA fan. What do you expect? Who the heck is Mary? You can't say, don't shoot me, I just want to talk. Then call them terrorists on the other side. Yes, I can. Watch me. Watch me do it. I'll do it in a heartbeat. You could trust. All right, hold up. I'm going to go get coffee. I don't want to miss this video. I don't want to miss this video. I'm going to miss this video. I'm going to go get coffee. On May 28th, Andy Ngo was ambushed and beaten by Antifa in downtown Portland while reporting undercover. No one was ever arrested, but he identified some of those involved and sued them civilly. Oh, they got him. They beaten his ass. That poor gay guy.
Get off my property right now.
Holocaust denying bitch.
Trespassing.
I can't wait for you to come out, Andy.
Out.
You thought the milkshakes were bad last time. We're gonna beat the fuck out of you, bitch. Y'all, Andy Ngo is here at the Nines Hotel.
Nazi scum! You see my face, Andy? Andy, you see my face? You see my face? I'm missing now! Where is it? Yeah!
Tell me what to do, Marilyn. And don't you simp in my chat, Steel Man. Don't you be simping for Marilyn. It'll make me jealous. Oh, look at that poor Jewish man. Look at this midget. Oh my God, there's a midget Antifa. There's an Antifa munchkin. I'm trying to think of a good pun. I can't think of one. Can anybody think of one? Antifa. Somebody help me think of a good pun for this midget Antifa in a wheelchair. Handicapifa? I don't know. Kind of like they are snowflakes who lie about being brave. Sag. JS, don't be trampling on Steelman's free speech, bro. He can and will simp anywhere he can. He can and will simp anywhere he can. Not if I mute his ass. Watch this. You want to see something funny? Watch this. Steelman. Sit in timeout. Timeout, bitch. 1 minute. It's 1 minute, Steelman. If you can't take a joke, then get the heck out of here. Look at that midget. There's a munchkin Antifa, dude. I told you they put all the handicap and infirm and mentally disabled and fat, overweight, and elderly people on the front lines. It's crazy. Kind of a smart move. You make the enemy have to go through like your Fun size fascist. There you go. Okay. I'm God. I show no favoritisms. You're no favoritisms. You're both my favorite. Ugh. Why are you trying to make Steelman cry? You want him to be Rustman? That's so stupid. That was so bad. That was so bad. Elizabeth Richter mobilized Antifa to the riot and directed her comrades to attack No. It's crazy, dude. Women run the show, and their soldiers are handicapped, mentally ill, overweight, elderly. Actually, I am God, and I am no longer WJS. Oh, that must be one of Steelman's alts. Is that one of Steelman's alts? Steelman, you couldn't wait 1 minute. I timed you out for 1 minute. It's a joke. Fascist pig. Dude, he gets so triggered when you time him out. Beta! Beta! This is July 2023 deposition video of Portland Antifa ringleader Elizabeth Renee Richter.
Do you affirm under penalty of perjury that you are Elizabeth?
Dude, this is so stupid that they do Zoom court. Ever since COVID, they do Zoom court now.
Richter, and that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
What if she lies when what if you lie when you answer that first question? Because if you lie to the question, are you going to tell the truth? Then you don't have to tell the truth about anything from then on out. You ever think of that?
The top part that I'm looking at has the May 28th, 2021 attack. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see those words.
That bitch can't read.
Were you present at a protest on May 28th, 2021 in Portland, Oregon?
Where'd my red marker
No,
go? Oh.
but I was there at the same location.
Do you remember seeing Andy No at all on that day on May 28th, 2021?
Yes,
Where did you see him?
at that intersection of 2nd and Main.
Did you see him anywhere else?
Yes,
Where else did you see him?
I saw him at the Nines Hotel.
Did you see Andy No first at the 2nd and Main intersection?
Yes,
Did you recognize any other person standing around him?
no,
Is this the
Can
chick
you
that
describe
organized
what
it?
these other people standing around him were wearing?
I don't remember other people around him.
This
So
is
you
your
don't
hero?
remember if other people around him were wearing black
This is your
clothes or dark
champion?
clothes as well?
This is your champion, Antifa? This is your champion. Take me to your leader. Dangum, how long did you put me in timeout, King Blackout? Oh, you put Marilyn in timeout too? Okay. It's not about lying. It's swearing to tell the truth. It's not a question of will you. It's you will. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? But if they lie when they answer that, and they say, yes, I do swear to tell the truth, but they're lying, they actually don't swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, then they can lie about everything from then on. It's really a pointless question. It's like there's no use in asking that. They're either going to tell the truth or they're going to lie. I guess just so that you could, if you find out they lied, you can get them on perjury.
I don't remember. I was not intentionally taking in the environment around me to remember. I just
Not
happen to remember
intentionally
because
taking
of
in the
the
environment.
situation that occurred. And recognizing Andy, that's what sticks out to me. So I don't know what other people were wearing.
Were you with anyone?
Is this the lady?
An acquaintance or someone that you know when you were at the second and main location?
I was there alone. I walked up alone and was there on my own with no plans to meet anybody, but I did recognize various people around just by faces, not by identities. I don't know who.
Okay. Does that mean you would not be able to name the people that you recognized at that location on 2nd and Main on May 28th, 2021?
I can't really remember. Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember
She on
being
drugs.
seeing John Hacker in that area around 2nd and Main on May 28th?
Oh, that guy. I remember that guy. John Hacker. Dude, that dude is fucked up. That's what, yeah, I know about this guy.
Okay. And where was he in relation to
you can't
Andy
forget
Ngo
that
when
guy.
you saw him?
I can't remember.
Now I
you
understand why
talk
they wear
to-
masks.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Please, if you were finished with your answer.
I believe John and I were standing not at the Portland Police Center, but across the street at the federal courthouse.
I'd wear a
sidewalk.
mask if I looked like that guy too. You look like that guy? Oh, you wearing a mask. He didn't have no choice but to be in Antifa.
And you guys were standing together, is that correct?
At some point in time.
Okay. Do you remember seeing anyone chase Andy Ngo?
No.
Do you know did you come to learn that Andy Ngo was chased from 2nd and Main to the Nines Hotel?
Did not see him chased. I saw him at the intersection, and then I saw a large group a few blocks away with commotion. But I'm not sure how from point A to B they got there.
Can you see my screen, Ms. Richter?
Yep.
And do you see how the tweet says folks are chasing down who they suspect is Andy Ngo in the area by Pioneer?
Yep.
Okay. Do you remember writing this tweet?
No.
Okay. But this is your username and correct?
Yeah, I remember writing the tweet, but not the context or the substance of it.
Okay. So do you remember writing down tweets about what you witnessed on May 28th, 2021?
No, I wasn't witnessing it. I was assuming.
Okay. So when you were writing, but do you,
know what they say about assuming.
Do you remember writing down tweets on May 28, 2021?
Yeah.
It's looking better,
and
right, Mel?
You were writing down tweets of what you were assuming. Is that correct?
Yes. Because prior to that, we were starting
like your
to say,
GTA
I think that's
character
Andy Ngo again.
Yeah, that dude's he's pretty well known in the Antifa circles just because of this, because he jumped Andy Ngo.
Okay. So who was saying, I think that's Andy Ngo on May 28th, 2021?
Me.
Anyone else?
I don't know who else I was talking to. Yeah. So the same people that I said I couldn't recollect.
You can't
and
recollect
so you
your
said
friends.
Andy Ngo to the people around you. Correct?
Recollect these nuts?
Yeah. Or do you think that's him? Things like that.
Okay. At any point, did you go inside the Nines Hotel?
Yes.
Okay. And why did you go inside the Nines Hotel?
So we had ran past, I don't know where we had ended up, but we were walking back to the jail because I thought, oh, I was wrong. Like, that wasn't somebody being chased. That wasn't Andy. And wherever I had ran to was not where they went to. And so I was walking back and Sergio said, hey, Andy Ngo is hiding in here in the Nines Hotel.
Kill him.
And that's what made me stop at the hotel and go in.
Okay. And why did you go in after Sergio said Andy No is hiding in the Nines Hotel?
Because she wanted to beat him
To
up.
see for myself.
And were you recording this incident at all when you went into the Nines Hotel?
Not when I went in.
When you were inside the Nines Hotel, did you record any of that?
I didn't record it, but I was live streaming.
Lying
Hey, you need to
racist.
get off my
Oh,
property right
this
now.
is all
Holocaust
live?
denying bitch.
Was that your voice that you just heard right there?
Oh, this dumb broad.
Yes.
Okay. The part
I'm gonna
of
live
lying
stream
bitch?
myself breaking the law.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't wait for you to come out, Andy.
Out.
You thought the milkshakes were bad last time. We're gonna beat the fuck out of you, bitch.
Oh, this bitch is retarded. This bitch is retarded. I'm glad I'm a lot bigger and stronger than poor gay little Asian Andy No. I will drop some. Stop. I'm just kidding.
Y'all, Andy.
So that last part around the timestamp of 12 seconds in, we're going to beat the fuck out of you.
What does that
You
mean?
thought the milkshakes were bad. That part, was that your voice?
Yes.
And what is the meaning of that?
Do you remember saying that to Andy in the Nines Hotel on May 28th?
No,
2021?
No, but I remember it because there's footage to remember it.
Okay.
I wouldn't remember it if I
And
hadn't have live
The
streamed it.
milkshakes, what did you mean when you said you thought the milkshakes were bad?
I was just trying to be funny.
Do you think that's funny?
Not currently. I at that moment,
And I actually wasn't being funny. If I was in his position, I would defend myself. Trust that.
I just was saying things. So
That's a very specific reference, though. You thought the milkshakes were bad. Was that referring to anything?
well,
Does he have
because
20
of who the
accounts?
person I was saying it to was, it was just something to say to him.
Okay, and why?
This is Sarah Buck. No. This is one of the Portland Antifa leaders. Or at least she led that little group to Andy No, and she called them and told them, hey, he's here. Let's get him. And that's what she's getting tried for. This picture is a famous picture of him. So he was at a Portland Antifa protest, and he's one of the probably the best reporters on Antifa. He's been covering Antifa for a long time, and he was in Trump's roundtable that Trump just did. Trump was like, "Yes, they've done a lot of bad things to you, Andy. It's very, very bad what they've done to you. It's not good that you have to go through that, Andy, to find this for me. But I'm glad you're doing this work. Your work is very important. We're going to need you to keep doing this work for us." What he means is figuring out who these people are, unmasking them, so that we can lock them up, put them in jail. They're terrorists.
Why would you say milkshakes specifically to Andy No?
Because just making light of his prior milkshake situation.
Starting again from 9 seconds in.
You thought the milkshakes were bad last time. We're gonna beat the fuck out of you, bitch.
Did you hear you say we're going to beat the fuck out of you?
Yes.
Do you consider that to be a threat?
No, because I'm a dumb
No.
bitch.
So if someone said we're going to beat the fuck out of you to you, would you consider that a threat?
No, be consistent.
Possibly, depending on the context.
What's the context? You haven't
Starting
locked in a
from
room.
14 seconds in. I'm going to play from 14 seconds to 29 seconds.
Y'all, Andy No is here at the Nines Hotel.
And now notice the courtroom is using Andy's stream or Andy's. This is a video from Andy's YouTube channel. And this is old. Well, wait, is this new? Where's this video from? This is a day ago he posted this. He has 206,000 subscribers. In this video, it looks like he has 1,600 subscribers when he posted this video. Because she posted it, she streamed it. He screen grabbed her stream, posted it, and then she deleted her stream because she didn't want to get caught. Too late, dummy.
Andy knows inside the hotel called the cops on everyone saying he's going to get killed out here. At the Nines Hotel right here by Pioneer Square. He's hiding right here on the phone with the cops. And they're trying to kick him out.
And why were you recording and announcing that Andy No is here?
Because
Andy
she's
No is at
talking
the
to
Nines
Antifa.
Hotel.
I wasn't recording, it was live streaming. And
To Antifa.
I was responding to the followers talking to me on the chat.
Okay.
The Antifa
And so
followers.
what do you remember the followers saying in the chat?
That's not really Andy. Where are you?
Weird.
why
you
were you
remember
telling them
exactly
where
what
he
your
was?
chat was saying to you, but you don't remember any of
To
this
share
happening?
that news.
That's odd.
Did you share that news because you wanted people to come to the hotel?
No, I also share the news of other public figures when they are randomly in Portland in public.
Okay. And when you ever share news about someone's location, are you aware that people end up going to that location?
I don't know what other people do.
Andy, you see my face? You see my f***ing face?
So I paused the video here at 44 seconds in. There's this figure on my screen of an individual. Do you see that?
Yes.
Right. And it has bleached hair. Do you see
Yeah,
that?
it's like pink. Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah.
And I asked, what are these individuals doing in your opinion?
They are having a passionate response.
Dude, I wish a damn Antifa in a wheelchair,
Okay,
a
we're
midget
stopping at
Antifa in a
1
wheelchair
minute
would.
in and 6 seconds. Do you see yourself in this clip right now?
Yes.
Okay, and you see that you're holding your phone?
Only in self-defense, if I were being attacked by a midget Antifa in a wheelchair, dude, I would Sparta kick the shit out of that guy. He would go rolling back like 50 feet. I'd go, bah! In self-defense, only in self-defense.
Okay. Were you updating on your social media feed what was happening at that
Lots
time?
of passion.
I have no idea.
Okay. Do you remember in general sending live updates of what was happening on this night at the Nines Hotel on May 28th, 2021?
I think that this was the
I'm pretty sure I have an Antifa sticker that I peeled off of a stop sign a long time ago in my closet somewhere. But I folded it in half. I peeled it off and then I folded it in half. If I could unfold it, I could stick it on my sign. I'm going to play this and go look for that. I think it's in my
29th by now.
Okay.
And I do not remember after coming out of there exactly what I did.
Our comrade spotted him in block. We knew it was him. He had a Black Lives Matter thing tied around him like a cape, a flag.
Did you hear your voice in that clip?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And you stated that our comrade spotted him. Do you remember hearing that?
Yep.
Who are you referring to when you said our comrade?
Whoever. whoever I had referenced earlier that I don't know who they are.
Okay. How did you know that person was a comrade?
I was still talking shit. I was on a live stream. So I was still like kind of half running my mouth.
So you don't know if that person was a comrade or not, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so it's your
I
testimony.
used, sorry about that. Go ahead.
Did you have anything further to add to that answer?
I was just going to say I used the term looser than I should have.
Okay. So how do you know that you use that term looser than you should have?
Because I don't know who the person was to reference who they are.
Okay. So how do you usually use the term comrade?
Somebody who I trust. I don't know who this person is from anybody on the street. So
Okay, so it's your testimony here today that your comment, our comrade spotted him, is someone you don't know.
I'm saying I can't recall and I don't know.
Okay. Do you normally use comrade in a different way than you usually do?
I usually know that there's a bunch of people watching my live streams and talk shit.
He was out here at the back of jail support with his camera hidden, filming, and he was in block with a Black Lives Matter
Somewhere in that
flag
frickin'
around his
tote.
shoulders.
That tote is
And we
filled
started
with
realizing it was
crap.
him. He had dark.
I need to go through that tote.
Is that your voice? Mr.?
Yeah.
I have a tote in my closet filled. It's like my memories tote. It's got like 20 different composition notebooks filled with stuff. It's got newspaper clippings and stickers and freaking all sort drawings and drawing books and ton of crap is in there. And somewhere in there's an Antifa sticker, but I don't know where it is, and I don't have time to dig through that thing. She's not making a good argument in her favor. Yeah. Shocker.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you hear the part where you said, and we started to realize it was him?
Yep.
Okay. Who were you referring to when you said we?
The same unidentified people.
Okay. But you associated yourself with them
She don't want
in
to
that
snitch.
moment, correct?
Yep.
You better snitch, bitch.
Right. So how did you know that you and the people around you started to realize it was him?
From what we talked about earlier when we were talking about being at 2nd and Main and how there was just talk about it happening amongst people, and then I walked off.
Okay. And you don't remember who else was around you when you all started to realize Andy No was Andy No?
No.
And this is your account, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And below it, it says, I'd much rather be caught and stressed over being misidentified than to ever snitch out anyone else. 100%.
Yeah. Yep.
And do you remember posting this?
Yeah.
What did you mean when you posted this?
I was just participating in discourse that was going on Twitter.
Do you remember John Hacker being with you when you identified Andy No on May 28th, 2021?
I'm not sure if I identified Andy or if I was just assuming or guessing. So it's like two questions, but
you pretty clearly.
I do remember John being at 2nd and Main with me.
So do you recognize this post?
I recognize my handle, but I don't remember the post.
Okay. Do you see where it says, Andy was discovered by one of our comrades who's a fucking badass?
Yeah.
Andy was in full block, FYI, means Andy was in disguise. He was in black block. He was dressed with the black mask and the black pants. So they couldn't, it had nothing to do with his facial appearance. We couldn't see his face. Andy was in full block, FYI, for your information.
Okay. So the part, comrades, it says, who's a fucking badass?
Yeah.
Who were you referring to when you wrote that?
I don't know.
Okay. How would you know if that person was a fucking badass?
I guess I'm referencing, I mean, I don't know. I'm just could take it from context to the post only.
Okay. Do you normally describe people as a fucking badass if you don't know them?
I don't know.
Okay.
She's so nonchalant, dude.
So as you read this tweet, you don't know who you.
She's so nonchalant. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just answering really stupidly. I swore not to lie, and I'm just gonna sit here and lie and smile. And I don't really care. Dude, this lock her up.
You were referring to when you said, "Our comrades, who's a fucking badass."
Mm-mm.
Have you ever deleted any social media posts in the last 6 months?
I just want to talk.
Yes.
Have you ever deleted any social media posts in the last 6 months concerning Andy No?
Yes.
Yeah. Not surprised.
Why?
Because she's a dumb bitch.
I don't know.
Did anyone advise you to preserve evidence that is relevant to this litigation? Okay. And yet you still deleted posts with Andy No's concerning Andy No in the last 6 months, correct?
Yes, I didn't really understand until recently.
Okay. Have you ever instructed other people to delete posts concerning Andy No?
Nope.
Have you ever instructed anyone to delete posts that have been referenced in court filings in this case?
I don't think so.
Are you able to retrieve
I don't think you think
the
much.
social media posts concerning Andy No that you deleted?
No, but you have it, I believe. So thankfully. You sent, I believe you have a screenshot of it from your own side.
And how do you know that?
Objection
Because
to the extent that it calls for attorney-client communications and is privileged.
And in the documents that you've seen,
So, in other words, her attorney or somebody gave her information she's not supposed to have. And the prosecutor just asked her about it. She said, and then when the girl answered a certain way, she said, wait, how do you know that? And then the lawyer, her defense, who's probably a public pretender, jumps in and says, that's attorney-client or attorney-client privileged information. You don't have to answer that. Brush that from the record. Ignore that. Don't worry how she got the secret information that she's not supposed to have. She got it.
are those all of the posts that you remember deleting concerning Andy No?
yeah, I don't remember. So no, they just happen to be something that did refresh.
And actually, I'm probably wrong about that. He's probably not a public pretender. He's probably a pretty well-paid attorney because Antifa are funded and they have lawyers on retainer. Who's funding them? Who's paying for the lawyers? Who are these lawyers?
My memory when I saw it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you do not know if there are other posts that you have
Let's
deleted
talk about it.
about Andy No this past 6 months, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So you do not know if we have all of the deleted posts, correct?
I'm not sure.
Did you ever post on the Matcha Chai account any videos or photos of Andy No?
I believe so, yeah.
Do you still have access to those videos and photos?
No.
So why do you no longer have the videos or photos of Andy No that you posted on your Matcha Chai account?
Because she deleted them.
I'm like that. I don't keep a lot of stuff.
Liar.
I go through and clean out my Twitter page to highlight certain things.
Okay. And so you deleted those videos and photos of Andy No on your Matcha Chai account?
I believe so. They could still be
After
there.
the case opened?
and
Because
I'm
that's
just
deleting.
having that
That's
user
tampering
errors
with
trying
evidence.
to search for it, but I don't believe they are.
Okay. But you do remember posting videos and photos of Andy No when your account was called Matcha Chai, correct? Is that yes?
Yes.
What is Signal?
It's a messaging app.
Okay. Did you produce any communications off of Signal to your attorney in this case?
I don't have access to Signal anymore.
Okay. So when did you lose access to Signal?
In the last few months.
Okay.
And
How did you
also-
lose access?
Sorry, and also nothing would have been something that I would have to submit to my attorney.
Okay. So how did you lose access to your Signal account?
I had
See, I did
used
my
a phone
flags
number
wrong.
for it that I didn't have access to anymore. So when I got a new phone, I couldn't verify that account. So I'll have to make a new one, and I don't want to.
Do you currently work?
Oh, they got a new
Yes.
Antifa
What
symbol.
is your job?
I do Uber.
Of course she does Uber. In August 2023, at the trial in Portland, Oregon, John Hacker's attorney told jurors, "I am Antifa, and I'm going to remember." His attorney told jurors, "I am Antifa, and I'm going to remember every one of your faces when you leave here." Wow. Wow. This is his attorney. That's crazy. Not a public pretender. See, I was wrong. I was wrong at first, but I realized that I was wrong. Look at the new Antifa symbol. This is a more inclusive one. So they've adopted the anarchists into. I mean, anti-fascista action was always a little bit anarchistic, but the anarchists and the anti-fascists were usually kind of separate. But now they've gone full anarcho-commie. Here's the black and red flag for the anarcho-commies. Here's a Palestinian Antifa flag. This is the gay anarchist Antifa flag that I was just showing you. There's also the three downward arrows, which I don't care what anybody says. Those three down arrows, and they're like, "Oh, it's just from Helldivers. It's just a Helldivers thing." That's an Antifa thing. It's from Helldivers, but the reason they use that Helldivers reference is because it has the three downward arrows. The anarcho-commie. Maybe they always have been anarcho-commie because it is black and red. But this is what I want, is this one right here. So I need something to make a circle with. I could use that. I could use a coffee can. I think I have a coffee can. I use a coffee can and I use this roll of duct tape. Circle, circle. The outer circle is a prohibit sign, and I just draw the prohibit sign with red. And then the inner circle, I do one of these. I don't know. Are we getting too fancy? Am I getting too fancy with this sign? I don't think I need to be that fancy. I should have prepped earlier. I should have just... ordered a dang Antifa sticker. But now that they're a terrorist group, that'd probably be a bad idea. Violent disorder. Terrorizing Nazis is our way of life. So they are violent, and they do terrorize. You could argue that terrorizing Nazis is a good thing, but the problem is there's no Nazis in America. Well, there might be some, but there's the people. Trump supporters are not Nazis. Marilyn, shut up, please. Shut up. Steelman is not based. Sometimes he says some things I agree with. Sometimes he's off the rails and he's annoying. Especially when he's in chat crying about fascist. You're in my house, bitch. I'm in charge here. You don't have free speech in my house. You don't like it? Get out. I think I'm doing too much. I think I'm doing too much. I mean, I could just do an Anarchy A. What do I want to do? I don't know. But what we can do is put this stick in here. Put the stick in like that. You see? And then, if anything happens, if anything pops off, shink! Cha! I'm a Phineas your ass. Phineas him. Bro, I will Phineas you in such a heartbeat. Okay, duct tape. About like that. Yep. Both Richter and Hactor were represented by a legal team, part of a Soros-funded Antifa legal group, the CLDC, Civil Liberties Defense Center. Told you. Told you. I'm an expert on this topic. I hate these lefties on the internet who like have no idea what they're really talking about. They'd never looked these people in the eye. They've never stood in their face and called them bitches to their face. Or if they're on the same side of them, they've never protested with them. They've never rocked Black Bloc. And if they have, they wouldn't say it anyway because they know that it's a terrorist group. About like that. Is that centered? I'm just eyeballing it. Looks about right. Tape it down. I can't stand an anarchist. I can't stand a liberal. I can't stand a Democrat. I can't stand a commie. I can't stand a socialist. I can't stand that dang John Fugelsang dude. I can't stand these dang soft Jesus teachers. I can't stand women who think they're God. I can't stand it. I won't take it no more. Done. We're done, boys. It's over. Playtime's over. They killed Charlie Kirk. They got away with murder at the last No Kings protest. Fun and games are over. Fun and games over. I've been burnt to ashes. As much water as you pour.
We are Charlie.
We are Charlie. We are Charlie. We are Charlie.
We are Charlie. We are Charlie.
We are Charlie. Listen, the devil ain't playing, he trying to take us down. Are you willing to speak the truth and take a round? This world is getting heavy, don't let it weigh you down. We gon' fight this battle for the Lord, ain't gonna take this ground. They think they won the war, but I don't think they know the price. Charlie died, but through his life, many come to know the Christ. Demons laugh, but Jesus coming back, and you ain't seen the half. Training with a gun, but you can't run, you'll never flee the wrath. You took out a man, but you could never kill the vision. All you people mocking, better stop, won't have a pot to piss in. And this our turning point, you about to see the army. To live as Christ and die as gain. We are Charlie. A real Christian got assassinated, but I could see an army activated. And I know you demons agitated,
Cause you don't kill a man, you only graduated.
We are Charlie. Y'all just messed around and made an army. I can feel the shifting when you're sorry. Jesus coming back, it gon' be gnarly. We are Charlie. We are Charlie. This is spiritual battle, you better learn to fight. You can't fight the darkness with the darkness, better turn to light. There's levels to the faith, you cannot break, you gotta earn the right. It's light versus dark, the battle's won, so let's go burn the night. Look, I don't think they really know what they just stirred up. It's God over government, get your Bible, put that word up. This revival, yo devil, now you know we on your head top. Jesus coming back for bloody making all you dead drop. So listen, don't be afraid of Satan, but you need to use the wisdom. Keep a little blicky with you, stay up on the mission. It's our turning point, and you about to see the army. To live as Christ and die as gain. We are Charlie. A real Christian got assassinated, but I could see an army activated. And I know you demons agitated, cause you didn't kill a man, you only graduated. We are Charlie. Y'all just messed around and made an army.
That's not quite centered, but it's too late. I already taped it. Whoops. It looked centered, but now it doesn't. Whatever. Is it sturdy? It feels pretty sturdy. It'll be more sturdy once I'm going to put tape around the edges to hold the signs on, and then I'll wrap some around the base here. We just need to make sure it's aerodynamic. So in case we need to Phineas somebody.
I can feel the shifting when you're sorry. Jesus coming back, it gon' be gnarly. We are Charlie. We are Charlie.
We are Charlie.
That's his kids talking. Let's watch some liberal.
Trade
highlights.
up and save.
Shut up. What's chat saying? Tape the edges together? I plan on it. This isn't my channel. Oh, Marilyn, no misunderstanding here. I don't like to be unliked for a misunderstanding. Yeah, but I don't like people who are bad judges of character. You know? That's what I don't like. Cardboard cuts hurt. Like, it really annoys me when I see people falling for the okie doke. I'm not going to say any names, but I've seen some people that I kind of like look up to. Never mind. I'm not going to go into that, but sometimes they side with people and I'm just like, what are you doing? What, you can't see that that person is a damn demon? Are you crazy? Whatever. You'll find out. And they do. They do find out. And then I say, I told you so. But who am I? They never saw me tell them so, so, you know. For example, Sam Shamoon. Y'all couldn't see that the first time you watched 10 seconds of his content? You couldn't figure that out? George Janko, JP Unchained, Andrew, Jay Dyer. The list goes on and on. Y'all couldn't see that within 10 seconds of watching his content? You couldn't figure that out? And I said it in all of their chats and more, not just those that I listed, but more. I was like, why are you like I get, you know, having people on your show or talking to people that you know, I would have an Antifa person on and I would talk to an Antifa person on the show, on the panel. I'd be fine with that. But the whole time I'm going to be like, yo, I don't like you. Just so you know, like, we're not friends. But when you like start being like friends with them, unfortunately, Marilyn, I don't believe you can be trusted. We have a lot of deep and sometimes personal conversations on Discord. When you were there, I will never know who's really listening. Are you talking about in the Discord when it's not streaming? Yeah. Yeah, if there's no streams going on, you know, that's behind the scenes talk. And I don't think anybody wants Marilyn in those conversations. But when the stream's going, none of us know who's listening. Anybody could be listening, so. I think he's talking about. It's taco time. I'll be back in 15 minutes, assuming the stream is still going. Yeah, we'll go for about another hour. Cardboard cuts hurt. I know. I cut boxes like frequently. And dude, you think paper cuts are bad? Cardboard cuts are bad. I will choose everyone always, no matter. I can't give up on anyone. I just can't. Stop being fake, Marilyn. Stop being fake. That's fake. It's either fake or ignorant. Can't stand a super nice person. They're always so fake. Smile in your face, but they want your ass clapped. I don't mean clapped like that. I mean like, you know, They sting for hours, unlike paper cuts in minutes. Yeah. What are you talking about? Why is there no audio on this? Oh, because I have it muted. Duh.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Well, it seems like the Portland era of tolerating street terror is coming to an end. Right after the assault on Nick Sorter and then the arrest of the victim, Nick Sorter, after repeated attacks on journalists, business owners, and federal officers, it seems many people have taken that as a little bit of a call to action here. You know, obviously the intent of Antifa was to intimidate. They expected American patriots to back down, to cower, to hide, to be intimidated. Well, it seems like the exact opposite seems to now be happening. Antifa finally has a counter-force. No more is it just Antifa roaming around, controlling the street.
I should have done the other side before I put the stick in, because I need the cardboard to write on. And now I got the stick sticking out. I got the stick sticking out. Calm down, Marilyn. Dang it. Oh, no. Why did I do this? Hold on. You know what I can do? I can flip it like that. Now I got the stick sticking out. Terrorist is a big word. It's one of those words where you start writing it big and you get to the end and you run out of space. Terror. How many R's? How many R's is in the first part? It's Terr, right? Yes. Terrorists. We can do this. Hold up.
Allowed to engage in their reckless behavior with free rein, with nobody there to challenge them or counter their protests, really their terroristic riots. No, people from across the state and possibly across the country are now showing up outside that ICE facility and countering the Antifa presence with something so much better. Standing in defense of ICE agents, federal officers, their neighborhoods, standing against the chaos that local leaders have allowed to run with impunity. Let me show you guys exactly what's going on here. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so it's finally happening. You know, usually on these streets, it's just Antifa. You'll see maybe a couple on-the-ground journalists. But for the most part, they run Portland. They run the streets there. But now patriots are rising up. Take a look at this.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. You know, I first ditched big wireless and started using Mint Mobile way back in 2019. Back then, you could get premium wireless for only $15 a month. Today,
Shut up, Ryan
Mint
Reynolds.
Mobile's premium wireless has gone up.
I like Ryan Reynolds, though. I hope there's a group like that. I hope there's a group like this. I was going to make a post in a couple groups on Facebook, and I never got around to doing it. But the problem is, here in Utah, well, a certain group in Utah got soft really quick before any of they all turned to feds. It got infiltrated by feds, but the Utah group, before it was even infiltrated by feds, they became soft. They did at the city county building, they had a thing where the leader of this group that I'm talking about, that rhymes with Cloud Toys, the leader of the Utah chapter shook hands with the leader of the Utah Black Lives Matter chapter right after the BLM riots. And I was like, what are you doing? This is so gay. Why are you doing that? Like a sign of peace. But then a couple weeks later, they have a Juneteenth block parade. And like, no. This ain't over. This has only just begun. What are you doing? And that's when I got kind of irritated with that group. And then shortly after that, we saw that they were definitely a bunch of feds in there. So, you know, it got lame. But anyway, now whenever there's a dang lefty giant massive protest, the right-wing counter-protesters, when we did our Stop the Steal protest at the Capitol on January 6th, the Utah State Capitol, not the nation capital, but the Utah State Capitol, there were counter-protesters there on the sidewalk with signs and stuff, standing there, counter-protesting. But when they do theirs, nobody from our side shows up to counter-protest. Except for they'll drive around in circles around the Capitol in their big trucks with flags hanging out the back. And they'll just drive in circles. Come on, that don't do nothing. You gotta be boots on the ground, boys. Come on. What are you doing? So I'm hoping maybe there's a change in the air and that when I go there, I'm not alone. But you know, I ride solo dolo regardless. I'm a lone wolf, so it's nice to have some backup, but I don't need it. Dude, why is my red already running out of ink? I just bought these. This is ridiculous. Crap, man. I'm not going to be able to draw the symbol because my red is already out of ink. What the heck? That's some nonsense. Antifa are terrorists. And then down here, I'm going to draw a prohibited circle with the Antifa flags in it.
Get the camera out my face.
I don't like when people on the right wear masks. I get that. I don't like it. It smells like Fed to me. I don't like that. They're the ones that wear the masks. We shouldn't be ashamed. If you're wearing a mask and you're geared up like that and you're there to counter protest, you're no different than them. Take your freaking mask off, dude. See, this black guy is the most based guy here. All these guys, some of them are probably feds and ops. I don't trust them. And then when I hear somebody said, get that camera out of my face, you better get that camera out of my face. Whose side are you on? What do you mean, get the camera out of my face? That's what they say. Put the camera in my face.
And of course, the first thing I would like to point out here is the clear contrast. Again, you know, politics is a fight of us versus...
Marilyn, cut it out. It's getting old. It's played out. It's annoying. You do this crap on every single YouTube channel. You bounce around from channel to channel to channel, and you just sit in the chat saying, I'm God, I'm God, I'm God, I'm God. Shut up. It's played out. The joke's over. Shut up. Just stop.
Versus them, right there, left and right in the modern Western world. I think the contrast was put on perfect display. You got the people representing our side that are there.
There's like this blonde girl, not this blonde girl, but there's another platinum blonde. She's in the Danny Mullen video, and he kissed her.
There for a civil dialogue.
This person, you see how it's blocked out? This person is naked. They're wearing a poncho. See how this guy's got the black scribbled over his body? Or maybe it's a girl. I don't know what that is. But he scribbled it out because under that poncho, this person is buck ass naked. Because that's how the left protests now. They get naked. What is that proving? Yeah, King doesn't believe in God. But he doesn't have to say that every 20 seconds. He only says it because you constantly say you're God. I think you're both wrong. King, how's it feel to be just as wrong as Marilyn? That's a shame. That's a crying shame.
There to simply be present, have their voices heard, and stand up for what they believe in. And then you've got the left. I mean, just based on appearance, you could tell which side is which. There's the good people acting proper, dressing nice, and then the Antifa ghouls, who are either dressed like it's 365 days of Halloween, or I guess the latest trend for Antifa activists, just being naked on the streets, dick and balls and all. Couldn't be clear which side stands for something.
And nasty, saggy, floppy titties everywhere.
And which side stands for really everything wrong in society, stands for nothing of value. But the good old people are rising up. I have some more footage here, showing a group standing in front of the ICE facility, protecting it. And with them is a giant poster of Charlie Kirk to remind people what they're defending. Free speech, order, basic decency.
This girl, right? Not this lady, but if she moves, you'll see a platinum blonde is standing right behind white beanie cap girl. There's a platinum blonde standing right behind her. Actually, if I back it up a second. Right there, you see her? That's her hair right there. That girl is in Danny Mullen's video, and he kisses her in front of the ICE building. Those look like Titman 98s. It's the most reliable, consistent, least likely to like lock up or anything like that. But the CO2 coming off the front. See, this one, his has a downline. I know a lot about paintball. I used to be like paintball is one of my favorite things. I'm like really good at paintball, just so you know. I'm pretty sure these are Titmans. Titman 98 Customs or Titman 98 Pros. Basic gun. If you go to any paintball field, the rental guns are always going to be these because they're super reliable. They're super basic too. But usually they would have a downline like this. I'll show you. Hold on. So, hold on. Where's my beautiful face? So, See, the downline will come from here to here. Usually the CO2 goes off the back. They have it going off the front. Maybe that's a new thing. I haven't played paintball in a long time. Maybe that's something new they're doing, but I don't like it because I don't know. I've never shot a gun with the, and this is pressurized air. This is pressurized air. This is CO2. This is CO2. This one I can't really tell. It looks more like a CO2 canister than an air tank. But basic hoppers. No, he's got a nice hopper. He's got a gay hopper. His hopper's lame. That's why he's shaking his gun. It's clogging up because his hopper sucks. This guy's got a nice hopper, and I've never seen this. This must be something new that they put the CO2 coming off the front and they have a foregrip on it. That's kind of cool. But usually you'd have the CO2 coming off the back so you can tuck it in you tuck the CO2 tank in your armpit, and it's better for snap shooting. But coming off the front like that, I don't know. It seems like it would be too front heavy. I would want the CO2 coming off the back so you can tuck it. And then you tuck it and you snap shoot. Tippmann 98s are super easy to customize. Yeah. And they're super reliable. This guy's got, this is not a paintball gun. This is a canister shooter.
Enter the Spedience Gym.
Shut up. I've seen the front mount CO2. Yeah, I've never seen that before. I haven't played in probably 20 years, though, so. Dude, that would be fun to do at DebateCon. Get a big game of paintball going. That would be fun. Dude, I'll murk some people in some speedball. I don't like woods ball. I like speedball, which is where they have the inflatable bunkers. It's a real small field. You either do 3-on-3, 4-on-4, 5v5, and I think 6-on-6. But basically, it's just a small, like, soccer field size field with, like, air bunkers. There's usually a snake running down the side. I was always the snake guy. I'll sprint, dive through the air over the snake, get down behind the snake, and then crawl down the snake, and then pop up on the enemy side, just with the rocking trigger, so I can shoot like that. Oh, I was a beast at paintball. You don't even know.
Clearly, the crowd wasn't there to escalate. No, they were there to stand in the way of the violence, to protect the good men and women of ICE, and to be a lawful presence after the city of Portland has repeatedly failed to act. Things are changing, folks, and Antifa has...
They had some pretty big canisters on the front of theirs. That one guy had a little tank, but CO2 sucks. It's inconsistent, and it runs out too quick. The pressurized air is the way to go.
No more free reign on the streets. No, people are finally rising up. And it's not just happening on the street, it's also happening in city council. Take a look at this as a business owner.
Marilyn, you're not the sharpest crown in the box, are you? You know, if you keep fucking with the mod, he's going to time you out. Just maybe you shouldn't do that.
Tells the truth about what life is like on the ground.
And I have to be honest, I have never felt so unsafe in this city. A few months ago at our bar, there's a group of people that will descend. We have to shut down all the time. 45 people. 2 women in the group started breaking glass in our bar. Tapping each other. Our bartender called us. We pulled up the security cameras live. She was screaming. Blood splattered on the security cameras. The police came. No name was taken. No report. No accountability. And it's not an isolated incident. We've had people that have been 86. They come back with guns in hand, standing a foot off of our sidewalk for hours every single weekend. Every single weekend. Our staff is terrified. We've endured break-ins.
It's crazy. Ever since the Black Lives Matter stuff and the Summer of Love in Portland, all these businesses went out of business and nobody has moved back into them. So there's all these empty abandoned buildings in downtown Portland, which I've never been there. Washington, Oregon, North Dakota, Alaska, Hawaii. Those are the 5 states that I've never been to. But I've heard that Eugene, Oregon, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington are some of the most beautiful cities in the country. And I've always wanted to go there. One of my like dreams is to go up to Seattle because there's a port in Seattle. Drive to Seattle. So I could drive through Oregon, go to Seattle, and then take a cruise from Seattle to Alaska, an Alaskan cruise from Seattle. Then I would get to hit Oregon, Washington, and Alaska. I've always wanted, that's on my bucket list, and I could knock out 3 of the states in one trip. But now apparently Portland is a cesspool. It's a degenerate hellhole with abandoned buildings, junkies everywhere, losers running around naked in the streets, riots every day. It's crazy, man.
It's vandalism. We've been held up by gunpoint, and it feels like no one is coming. What is going to happen? How is this acceptable? We need more trained police officers. We need them.
You need Trump to send in the National Guard. That's what you need. But your stupid government, who you elect, lady, won't let him. Maybe she didn't vote for Karen Bass, but your lady friends did.
Like a ton. We are small business owners. We are the heartbeat of Portland, and we are hanging on by a thread. And within weeks, all I see is the coffee shop leaving. Everybody's leaving. I'm like, where are you going? We're leaving Portland. We're out of here. This is seriously life.
It's always been a cesspool. I don't know. I watched a documentary, and they were showing it 15, 20 years ago, and it seemed like a beautiful tourist destination. The fish market was a popular tourist destination. And now, a block away from the fish market, you walk literally to the next corner after this famous fish market, and it's like Skid Row. But that's what that documentary I was watching said. But I don't know.
Or death for our employees, for our customers, for my family. If my husband or one of our bartenders ends up killed, or a customer, who is going to be accountable for this? For the first time, we are seriously talking about leaving Portland, selling the building we own, a legacy we have hoped to pass to our children. But at this point, I don't even know if we could sell it. I mean, nobody can sell commercial property right now. It's ridiculous. This is not politics. This is an emergency. We are out of time. We needed help yesterday. We need help, or we are going to die.
A business owner describing repeated armed intimidation, robberies, vandalism. It's absolute destruction. It's third world. The left-wing utopia where businesses have random vagrants coming in and stabbing their staff, video footage of the same people returning over and over again, harassing them and their patrons, a city where Antifa rules, gets to vandalize your businesses with pure impunity, gets to attack federal officers, attack journalists in the streets, and the police is told to stand down.
And I see Salt Lake City going this way. Because people like her flee from Portland and they come to Salt Lake City, but they bring their retarded politics with them, and then they wonder why this shit happens to their city. They come from LA to Salt Lake. They come from Portland to Salt Lake. They come from Seattle to Salt Lake. They go to all the red states. They go to Florida. They go to Texas. They go to Salt Lake. And Salt Lake City is quickly following in this path, especially with our mayor, our Marxist gender studies mayor. Yes, she has a degree in gender studies. That's her accreditations. Is that a word? A degree in gender studies. Her policies, her words, her actions are all Marxist. And then violence goes up, drug addiction goes up, homelessness goes up, housing prices go up, everything else goes down. All the bad stuff increases, all the good stuff decreases. And people keep voting for her because these people don't care. They want to watch the world burn. They're losers.
You know, the pattern is clear here. You got a violent minority, masked, organized, funded Antifa, causing chaos on the streets, enabling the Democrat agenda, and the local officials look the other way. Civic life has totally collapsed. But now finally there's a counterforce. Finally, there's people standing up and saying enough is enough. And I think right now the story of Portland is very clear that people are fed up. They want order, they want dignity, they want an end to this Antifa dystopia, and I don't blame them one bit. So I guess the question is, what side are you on? Are you on the side of the good people standing up for the right thing, or the side of naked Antifa clowns riding bikes? Pick the path you want to walk down. It's visualized here, the contrast clear as day. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Get that off. Sorry, I've been looking at the Men's Warehouse website a lot lately, so I'm getting Men's Warehouse ads.
There's a line in the sand, so who do you favor? Yeah, all of these politicians gon' pay. They're leading the people astray. They pushing the needle, they want you to be in the fetal, so we need to pray. Give me that green light, I'm extreme right. And I stay ready for a street fight. If you mind your biz, stop pushing it evil on kids, won't be no beef right. But there is now when we ready. Look, who wanna get it? I wanna live, but the Bible says it'll be deadly. We in the end times, I defend mine. I'm a Christian, don't wanna be Freddy. But you pushing us over the levee. With your Baphomet trying to cast a hex, now I have to flex on you heavy. And I hope you're ready. Everything burning down. I'm in the word and I'm learning now. Earth is a curse and it feel like a hearse. But I know that Satan is furnace bound. Need a fresh start and I admit it. The best part is I'm with it. Got the Kevlar with the head guard. We gon' press hard to the finish. We need a crusade. Go and destroy all the temples of the new age. Restoring the life God with the 2A. You don't read your Bible, they was too crazy. We need a new page. Think we need a crusade. I'm the salt to the world and I won't lose flavor. Crusader. There's a line in the sand, so who do you favor? Crusader. Think we need a crusade.
Times are getting too gay.
They're coming after us, but I'm strapped up and I'm keeping my two-way. Planned Parenthood need a burn. And everybody gonna learn. But no question, it's a lesson that everybody gonna learn. You break the law of God, then you gon' pay the piper. The shepherd is calling your name, but you obey the viper. If we go Old Testament, then y'all gon' need a diaper. I'm with my brigade, I'm ready to fade, and I'm the sniper. All these altars to Baal, they gon' fail. Your pagan gods and major frauds, and they leading y'all to hell. These demons got a grip, I know that God could break the spell. This can go two ways. Restore the life of God upon the land and give the crusade. We need a crusade. Go and destroy all of the temples of the new age. Restoring the life of God with the 2A. You don't read your Bible, they was too crazy. We need a new page. Think we need a crusade. I'm the salt of the world and I won't lose flavor. There's a line in the sand, so who do you favor? Crusader.
I need another pair of hands for this part.
Introducing Grammarly, like you've never seen before. Your all-in-one writing essential. This is Paraphraser, your go-to tool for writing that's sharp, clear, and ready for whatever hat you put on.
Stop.
It works like this. Here are some notes from a busy meeting. Paraphraser.
The lyrics are awful, but it's well produced, it sounds professional, it sounds good, and so it's easy to hear those things and not fully take in the messaging in those words. It's so sinister, and putting out the messages that he puts out through music is really, really dangerous.
They say they're dangerous.
Dangerous, not too many that can hang with us. Hang with us, some other Christians ain't the same as us. Same as us, they playing games, they'll never bang with us. We dangerous.
They say that we dangerous.
Dangerous, not too many that can hang with us. Hang with us, some other Christians ain't the same as us. Same as us, they playing games, they'll never bang with us. We dangerous. They label us extreme,
probably because I got the beam, plus I got the living water, I'm connected to the stream.
The Holy Spirit speaking to me lately in my dreams. LeBron and never be a king, Jesus coming with the rings. He undefeated. I guess I'm worse off than the rest. Took out your favorite rapper, they still calling me a guest. I passed the test, they wanna ban my name, such a sad thing. Cats and lame, they wanna entertain me, that's their campaign. Sad to say, they pushing evil on the kids now. This is where we stand and this is where we put our fists down. Twisting up the Bible just to fit you, won't you sit down? Sin will get you lit, so don't you slip, forget your chip now. Bill Gates buying up the farmland. Elon putting chips up in your brain, but what's the harm, man? And I'm the scary guy, not very wise, look at your heart, man. You let him put the poison in your arm, but I'm the harsh man. I told you about the dark plan. Dangerous, dangerous, not too many that can hang with us. Hang with us, some other Christians ain't the same as us. Same as us, they playing games, they'll never bang with us. We dangerous. And they say that we dangerous. Dangerous, not too many that can hang with us. Hang with us, some other Christians ain't the same as us. Same as us, they playing games, they'll never bang with us. We dangerous. Some other Christians don't get banned like us. We dangerous. Probably high up on the cannabis. That ain't us. I can see they very glamorous. But flavorless, they working overtime to cancel us. We dangerous. Danger, going Power Rangers now, it's time to shine. They label me a threat, I know that I've been on their mind. My music is the devil, wait for Cardi B's is fine. I never settle, go to war with all the demons on the dime. Hey, get the 9, I'm going boom, boom, boom on that fact check. We just want the truth, we see you commies with the tactics. We giving the facts about the vax, forget your lab text. About to go galactic with the hatchet on your fat neck. I'm born again, but y'all keep making me repent now. I know my breastplate is straight, got a couple dents now. Know I'll probably make it into heaven looking spent now. At least I'll fit in with the disciples, I'm content now. Dangerous, dangerous, not too many that can hang with us. Hang with us, some other Christians ain't the same as us. Same as us, they playing games, they'll never bang with us. We dangerous, and they say that we dangerous. Dangerous, not too many that can hang with us. Hang with us, some other Christians ain't the same as us. Same as us, they playing games, they'll never bang with us. We dangerous.
Does your internet bill keep getting higher? That's because promo pricing is full of surprises. At Google Fiber, there's no install fees, no nonsense. It's the same price every month. Visit fiber.google.
I already have Google Fiber.
Lately, USA is getting scarier. Half of the Americans I see all hate America. They hate the cops doing their best to take care of us and kneel for the flag and salt the soldiers that we're burying. I'm tired of the pissing and complaining. Why you living in America if all you do is hate it? You think it's brave to take a stand against the nation? Real bravery is dying for the right so you can say it. Dear America, what happened to Americans? Apparently no one's aware or cares that it's embarrassing. It's arrogance. Our greatest enemy was always slavery and terrorists, and now it's people in the country trying to burn the heritage. I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't Republicans or liberals, it's mental illness. The internet is only interested in left opinions. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment. If you don't like it, leave. We will not defund police. We don't want no riots in our neighborhoods or in the streets. We respect freedom of speech. We protect what we believe. We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me. In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, say what we believe, my America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags. America, does anybody know what the hell happened to the Patriots? Lately this nation is so ashamed and hating itself. Did everyone forget that people died to pay for this? Ungratefulness, United States gave everything to you just to help. I just want to celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. I don't need your help to understand it was a tragedy. Can I just be thankful for my country eating happily without you trying to guilt me for the genocide and casualties? I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't black or white, it's conflict designed by the system. I don't need your pronouns, all I see is men and women. Kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford prescriptions. If you don't like it, go. Hate it, then don't call it home. We don't need no violence, got no time for all you radicals. Screw your status quo, we're not animals. I won't kneel for the anthem, cause the flag is what I'm standing for. In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, my America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my star
I don't think they're flirting. This fucking woolly. Yeah, I'm doing arts and crafts, Shiva. I'm embodying a liberal. I'm doing arts and crafts right now. It's craft time. This is how you embody a liberal. You do arts and crafts. Arts and crafts. Arts and crafts. I love doing arts and crafts. I feel so liberal right now.
America, you can hate the government and still love the country. The fundamental values of America are concrete. Republicans and liberals are dumb, to put it bluntly. They're labels that they use to create chaos and corruption. You can know the history and still be proud of where you're from. Every flag around the world is covered in a little blood. We started out United States divided is what we've become. If home is where the heart is, you should show America some love. In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you can say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags. America.
Thanks, Tom. I'm not a big Tom McDonald fan, but he's alright. He's alright. Which was, is this the one? Is this...
Like an issue like gay marriage, people look to the ministers for.
Is this the one I like?
For leadership. Is that an issue that's for you against the rules?
You know, it would be, but Mark, I don't really focus on a lot of those things. I try to stay in my lane of what I feel called to do. And that does come up in interviews and things,
I'm confused, I don't understand how you Christian but denying God in front of man. Oh, yeah. I get it. You don't want to lose your fans. Repent now for the kingdom of God is at hand. Supposed to kill your old self and become new. So why you still acting like the same you? You can't change the word, it's supposed to change you. How was it not the word of God? Look how it came true. I say the Bible and they get offended, of course. Now we got grown men competing with women in sports. They got trannies on Disney, look how it's getting forced. Give your kids puberty blockers or give it to the course. They sexualizing our kids, look at Cardi B. She performing on Baby Shark, it ain't hard to see. Teaching your daughters to be heartless and they hardly 3. Exposing your kids to wickedness when they watch TV. Christians sit back and watch, saying you shouldn't judge. In church on Sunday, but Saturday be in the club. And wonder why your kids are the same way that you was. Giving them to the world, thinking that you gave them love. True love is warning them of sin, ain't no in between. Better read Ezekiel 3:18 through 19. Blood on your hands, but thinking you did the right thing. The wild path is more harsh than I might seem. Y'all arguing theology more than y'all call our sin. But we all saying we Christian, who will it in? How can we fight evil if there's division within? How you know our real odds, but you never spin? You don't hate me, you hate God, I can prove it. Read Psalm 5:5 and I bet they lose it. Malachi 1:2-3 so they don't confuse it. Paul repeated it in Romans 9, you know that's the newest. I'm confused, I don't understand how you Christian but the 9 got in front of man. Oh, I get it, you don't want to lose your fans. Repent now for the kingdom of God is at hand. Supposed to kill your old self and become new. So why you still acting like the same you? You can't change the word, it's supposed to change you. How is it not the word of God? Look how it came true. 1 John chapter 1 verses 8 and 9. Christians take this out of context all the time. Do not have to take away, now that's a thin line. Read before and after, that's something to keep in mind. Preachers not preaching you the word, they preach you a dream. The more people, the more money, it's a perfect scheme. Look at Stephen Furtick and Joel Osteen. His son rapping about shooting, he only 16. As a Christian, you have an obligation to say an abomination is an abomination. All the sodomites need to hear that word across the nation. But when they feel convicted, it's gonna come across as hating. And instead of fighting back, we just capitulate. Now they're teaching it in school, so it's a big mistake. You think it's let them be quiet, I know it's really hate. Deep down you know that you leading people to the biggest lake. How I feel, tell me how I feel. To know what Jesus say if you're not doing God's will. Depart from me, but you friends with the world still. Preaching the word is why I never did a deal. And if this take away from my spins, which probably take away from my ends, then I hope it brings someone out of sin. I know I said that line before, but I'ma say it again. I don't care who it offends, nah. I'm confused, I don't understand how you Christian but the 9 got in front of man. Oh, I get it, you don't want to lose your fans. Repent now for the kingdom of God is at hand. Supposed to kill your old self and become new. So why you still acting like the same you? Hey, you can't change the word, it's supposed to change you. How was it not the word of God? Look how it came true.
The heart of Scripture's teaching is that marriage is about commitment. That it's about keeping one's covenant with one's spouse in the same way that God keeps
I gotta
his
add something
covenant with
right
us.
here.
And that's something that same-sex couples can do just as well as opposite-sex couples can.
That's not the song I thought it was. What's the other Bryson song that I like? I can't remember what it's called. I'm showing you consequences. What are you guys talking about? You guys still arguing? I don't care about your trauma. Nobody cares about your trauma. Get over it. I'm going to put some Antifa flags right here. I want to do a prohibited sign with Antifa flags in it. But my freaking red is not working, and I just bought these. I'm pissed. Hopefully it'll like regenerate, and maybe I'll finish this tonight while I'm on VK. I'll be doodling while I'm on VK. But I think this is pretty good, specifically this side. Please don't shoot me. Considering I'm going to be wearing a MAGA hat. I don't know. I'm either going to wear the No Sheep in My Circle red shirt or the Trump You Missed shirt. One of them. What was your request? I don't do requests for free, Jeremy. What do you request, though? If I like it, maybe I'll play it. Yeah, nice sign, Goober. Well, let me scroll up and find. I know I might have Steelman Rage Quit. He's come in on like 4 different alts because I muted him for 1 minute. And he's crying about it. What was your request? Play a song I requested, you jerk. Where'd you request a song? Tom McDonald supposed to have a new song today. Is that what you're asking about? Is that the one I just played? Dreamed one day ago. Woke World 1 hour ago. This one?
Hey, John Hamm, you still coming to my dog's birthday party?
No, that wasn't the request I requested. Rare of Breed, featuring Just Nate music, Only Way. I've never heard of that before. You're lucky I like you. Otherwise, well, this song just came out an hour ago. Let me listen to this one first. I could tell by the thumbnail it was going to be a softer song and a singy song. Just by the thumbnail, I could tell.
America's fallen, turned our men into women. Our billionaires get private islands where they're trafficking children. The flag is burning in the streets. We don't believe the politicians. We defunded the police and free speech.
Dude, honestly, Tom McDonald got played out after like 10 songs. They're really all the same. He uses the same rhymes all the time, same themes of all his rhymes. This political centrist fence-sitting rap where it's like, I don't really like the left or the right. They're both kind of bad, and I see in my sight. Sometimes the politics get a little bit vicious. Politicians acting in permission and commissions of switches. I don't really know if I'm gonna go to the... if the woke are gonna come or if the right are gonna grab a gun and it's gonna be some fun. I'm Tom McDonald and I'm a pro-centrist. I have upside down crosses on my neck. And that's, I don't know. Yeah, he got a bit old fat. He got old pretty quick. I like his old stuff like white boy, don't say that, white boy. Oh, you so bad.
Has been restricted and Canada has fallen. Their dollar ain't worth a buck. If you misgender someone there, you're getting fined or locked up. Trudeau censored the internet, then they banned half the guns. The trucker convoy was the last breath of freedom in their lungs, and they...
But also, I don't like Trump. He didn't release the Epstein files. What the... And then he edits his cuss words out.
UK has fallen.
If you're gonna edit the cuss word out, just don't say the cuss word.
Getting woker every day. It's illegal immigrants throwing acid into faces. Protests and riots, COVID record inflation. The people lost their freedom. Great Britain lost its greatness. America to Europe, across the globe. Every country, every city, every neighborhood and home. It's infecting everything and everybody that we know. So just say it. Screw everything woke. Say it at the top of your lungs. Don't let it go.
See, he'll say woke is bad, but he won't call out who's doing it by name. He won't say what the real problem is.
Oh, scream it out into the streets. I promise that you're not alone. Go ahead, say it with your chest way down deep in your soul, but just say it. Screw everything woke. Rise up, I can see your fire. You and me, we can burn what they built.
I don't like when he does this stuff.
To the ground. Burn everything woke. Rise up. Divide us. You and me, we could burn this world down. Burn everything woke. America is fallen, woke became a disease. They made trillions off of mandatory lethal vaccines. The anthem plays and half the country is still taking a knee. Blacks and whites fighting over whose life matters the least. And Canada has fallen, people can't afford to pay for food. The media's all liberal, it's nothing but the fake news. There's oil in the ground and pipelines they refuse to use. You're only heard if you're indigenous or LGBTQ. Australia has fallen, Ireland been up in flames. People rioting and dying, divided, fighting for change. And from Canada to Finland, Denmark, back to USA, it's a woke world. That's what we're standing up against. America to Europe, across the globe. Every country, every city, every neighborhood and home. It's infecting everything and everybody that we know, so just say it. Screw everything woke. Say it at the top of your lungs, don't let it go, scream it out.
But as soon as you say, what we really need is God, what we really need is a theocracy, what we really need is a little bit more authoritarianism, we need to crack down on this bullcrap, and that's going to mean some people are going to lose some freedoms. You're not going to be able to have butt sex anymore. You're not going to be able to do drugs anymore. I know we already have drugs illegal, but we're going to crack down. You're not going to be able to buy a 40 at the gas station anymore. Then everybody's going to cry. And then they wonder why shit's going to shit. When we start deporting people, then they get mad.
Out into the streets, I promise that you're not alone. Go ahead, say it with your chest way down deep in your soul, but just say it. Screw everything woke. Rise up, I can see your fire. You and me.
You're taking my freedom of speech. I want my rights. Too bad.
We can burn what they build to the ground. Burn everything. Rise up, can't let them divide us. You and me, we can burn this world down.
No butt sex.
The whole world's falling to the globalist elite. They want one God, one leader.
And I don't like the imagery that he has right now. He has the cross hanging in the dash in the rear view. This guy has upside down crosses tattooed on him. He wears a beanie in his videos with upside down crosses. He's trying to placate Christians right now, and he's trying to appeal to the Christians. I don't like it.
One currency, it's the cigarettes, the vaccines, the food that you eat. Either way, the deep state.
Cigarettes, vaccines, the food that you eat. Yeah, but try to pass a sugar restriction. Try to pass a Big Mac limit, a monthly Big Mac limit. You're only allowed to go to McDonald's twice a month. Try to pass a cigarette ban. Nobody's going to go for that. You will never win an election running on that platform. And then, so I don't want to hear nobody crying about shit going to shit.
1 to 6 feet deep, fill your headphones with music reinforcing their beliefs and replace your own thoughts with the lies on TV. It's a woke world and we won't survive if we're asleep. So wake up before you rest in peace. Rise up, I can see your fire. You and me, we can burn what they build to the ground. Burn everything. Rise up, can't let them divide us. You and me, we can burn this world down.
Yeah, that includes burning everything down. What do you mean? 2 new albums on November 7th. Why don't you just release a double disc? 2 new albums on the same. That don't even make sense. You know, in the old days, they used to do double disc albums. All Eyes on Me, Life After Death, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Thug World Order? Which was the double disc one? I can't remember. Now we don't do that no more. Now we don't have CDs anymore. But ain't nobody making a 30-song album where each song is 4 to 5 minutes. People don't do that anymore. The songs now are 2 minutes. You're lucky if there's one verse and a chorus. The chorus will happen 3 times, but there's only one verse. It's like chorus, it's like intro, chorus, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, hook, chorus, breakdown, chorus, outro, chorus, hook. That's the song, and that's 2 minutes. Okay, what was the song called, Jeremy? Let me see. Jess doesn't like democracy, so rights are meaningless to him. Did somebody say something about their rights? I don't care about your rights. You don't have any rights. The right to be a degenerate. America, land of the free, home of the gay. Rare breed featuring just Nate music only way. I better like this, Jeremy. I don't do requests. I'm very picky about my music. If I don't like this, I'm gonna be pissed.
Hey, vacation next week.
Lifted and hauled that cross, and they laughed at him, and they spit on him, and they mocked him. And you know what he said? Forgive them, they know not what they do.
There's an old rugged cross at the top of the hill where his blood poured out for the sins of the world. It's the only way, it's the only way you and I can be saved. There's a tomb at the bottom where they laid him down, and it took 3 days.
Okay. I'm going to give it a chance. It could be good. But generally, I don't really like the country rap stuff. But we'll listen.
But defeated that grave is the only way. It's the only way you and I can be saved, yeah.
That sin is costly. You have to know. I played the game and racked the dead until I had the phone. Oh, hell is hot. This world is cold. Prepare a place for me in heaven. That's where I belong. Ain't nobody sugarcoating. This ain't just another wave. You can't just hop on and hop off every time you feel it sway. This ain't just another beat. This ain't just another play. This the type of music that's gonna get all of your family saved. Take heed, you better recognize that everything I do, I have to edify him. Anything I am from everything I've been is a testimony that he changes lives. As an ultimatum, if we don't repent, that's a separation for eternity. If we don't believe in the Messiah said, he's gonna lock the door and never turn the key.
There's an old rugged cross at the top of the hill where his blood
It's all right.
poured out for the sins of the world. It's the only way, it's the only way you and I can be saved. There's a tomb at the bottom where they laid him down, and it took 3 days, but defeated that grave. It's the only way, it's the only way you and I can be saved, yeah.
Now I got some things that's really hard for me to mention. Tell me why God would feel any different. Release your grace and give an extension.
Well, hold up a minute, let's think about it. You believe in your heart and offer repentance. Everything else that you've ever done has been covered in blood and you've been acquitted.
Is it really that simple? Tell the truth. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a fool. Yeah, I heard the stories. Is it really true that a man would die for just me and you?
That's why the gospel is good news, because we don't deserve it yet. He didn't budge. He bore a cross that we should have carried, and he did it all because of who he loved.
That's everyone?
That's everyone.
Not just the same?
No, the sinner too.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
Yeah, it's really wild, but when you think about it, what you got to lose?
Well, I think I'm ready, now I know I'm ready. I'm here, God, calling out to you.
Open up your hands, open up your hearts. It's for everyone. It's time to choose.
There's an old rugged cross at the top of the hill.
She can spin it back, but she have to become a member because I made it members only. Because that whole stream was just talking about that, and I was like, this is like drama crap, and I almost deleted that stream, but I was like, I'll just make it members only. It's still up, but it's members only.
Where his blood poured out for the sins of the world. It's the only way, it's the only way you and I can be saved. There's a tomb at the bottom where they laid him down, and it took 3 days, but defeated that grave. It's the only way, it's the only way you and I can be saved, yeah.
God looks upon you as though you were the only person in the whole universe. He sees you and you alone. And on that cross, Jesus had the capacity to think of you. And he loved you enough to stay on the cross. Was there ever such love as that? He was not just another great man. He was God in the flesh.
Not bad, not bad. It's not really my it's not my flavor. I've always said I don't really like Christian rap. I just like Bryson and Tyson. And I don't really like country rap. But it was all right. I liked the beat. I liked their flow. It was not bad. It's just not my, it wouldn't be like something I would put in the rotation, We're pretty good. So I won't I won't ban you for requesting a bad song. Shiva, if Shiva requests a song, it will not be played. If my little brother requests a song, it will not be played. He got me to play Ram Ranch on the stream once. I had no idea what that was, and I found out pretty quick. Now I don't trust him to ever recommend a song.
Build a website you love.
So apparently this ice facility in Chicago, I think that's clickbait. I think somebody clickbaited me. Is he live right now? That they broke into an ice facility. This is Cam Higbee. This is the Fearless Debates guy. Is this live, though? How are you going to title it, Huge Protest, Chicago Ice, Multiple Arrests? I hate that. They just follow you around with those freaking loud noisemakers. That's I wonder if that's considered battery in Utah. It is battery in Florida.
Well, that's just Illinois for you. They don't do anything here.
Love you,
Ears
Cam.
are literally ringing.
Thank you, bro. That's so cool. Love you, Cam. Do good. Cam, baby. Cam, baby. Good. Okay.
There's like nobody there. Dude, Cam, look at all the gray Cam's got in his hair. How old is he? I didn't think he was that old. Okay, this looks boring. I want to see this. What would be the word? Ice facility. Chicago ice facility infiltrated. The thumbnail I saw said they broke into an ice facility. Multiple dramatic arrests in Chicago. Tense confrontation in Chicago's. See, I think that was clickbait because it's not. When I search, if it was real, it'd be on one of the top things, but it's not. Whoa, that's loud. Holy crap, He's only 25? I got my first couple grays when I was 23, but he has a lot of grays. I got gray in my beard.
Hey, come on, get back!
Hey, I'm about to end this stream. Look at that dono bar. It's slacking. And it ended 7 minutes ago. The dono bar ended 7 minutes ago. That's 1 week. Slacking.
Alma. Where is she at? I don't know.
And gay. Antifa are terrorists. And gay. I might have to do that. And then like parent ... and gay. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Good idea, Rome. What? Don't tell me don't tell me to end the stream. Wow. Wow. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I'm having a birthday stream tonight. And it's going to be just like every Friday night stream. And actually, it's probably just going to be VK and then I'm going to go to bed because I need to sleep. I don't know. I guess I could, if I go into VK late, I could get some extra sleep and just stay up all night. But I want to be alert when I go to the protest tomorrow. I don't know. Because dang, VK goes to like 4 a.m. So as soon as it's over, I'm going to want to go to bed. I bet Lillian still doesn't let you win, BK. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's Antifa. Don't drink all night? That's true. Maybe I'll just get a 12-pack instead of an 18-pack. William's just going to kick you anyway. I know. That's ridiculous. It's so annoying. Yeah, he said the other day, once you said you would suck a dick, I will never vote. I will never let you win. But you'll let Brick win when he debated twice with 2 different people to justify sucking D. And all I did was say, here's an argument you could have used, and it was a joke. I said, if a rattlesnake bit your brother on the Pepe, would you save your brother's life by sucking out the venom? Yeah, he's a loser. I guess technically I'm a loser because I can never win because of him. So we're both losers. I don't know, Rum. I do know. Never mind, I won't say that.
Fascist? That's what you are, dude. You're a fascist. You're proud of yourself. Open your mouth. How do you get this shit?
Sir, what's your name?
That guy's ass cracks hanging out. Dude, this guy at my work, I don't think he wears underwear. He's free balling. He's this old black guy. He's kind of overweight. And I think he free balls it every day. And his pants fall down and he bends over and his whole damn ass is out. And I'm like, whoa. I just saw the dark side of the moon.
What's your name?
Debbie Brockman, I work for WGN. Let them know.
I got you. Yep. Debbie Browning?
Brockman.
Brockman, WGN. Do you guys want to share your names too, or just going to cover your face?
Couldn't cover your face a couple years ago.
Okay, Mr. Condemnation. Yeah. Oh my God.
This is ridiculous. Honestly.
Yeah.
Stop. Good job. I hope you're proud of yourself. Get the fuck out. Fuck you. Get out of our
Hopefully your wife and children make it home.
What is this vehicle, honestly? Yeah.
I agree with the Antifa guy there. What is that vehicle? Like, is that like one of their wives' soccer mom cars? What is that?
Get out of our neighborhood! Get out of our city! Come on now, man! Come on, this is some bullshit. You're not welcome here. Let's go. No, this is some fucking bullshit.
I know what you know. It sucks, but it will come to an end as soon as it's not funny. I don't know if you were thinking what I was thinking. I was thinking, for example, the other week when I wasn't on the panel and that freaking Kel girl was there and nobody was arguing with her, and I was listening for like an hour before I joined, and I was like, this is lame. Somebody needs to go stir some shit up. And there's certain people that will stir it up. Brick will usually stir it up, but when she was on, he wasn't doing it. And so, but then as soon as I joined, she left. So I don't know.
Oh!
Yep.
Their license plate is trying to get paid.
That's a government vehicle too. They don't care. You're going to pay for it, dummy. Taxpayers are going to pay for that. Like,
yeah. What's your...
You're gonna get paid. It's gonna suck.
you're going to get paid. That was a government vehicle. That wasn't one of their vehicles. It was undercover. It had a government license plate.
Whoa.
Get him.
Wait, you guys came to the school and to do this?
Do you have a warrant? They haven't asked for a warrant. My name is Jocelyn from Cicero. They don't have a warrant. They didn't ask for one. They forcefully opened the door of the truck. It was locked. It was locked.
You're going to record this. Don't get
Shut up.
closer from me, all right? Like, cool? You stay back, please. He's being arrested for his
Yeah, but you guys came to the school?
They forced us out of the car. They were following us. They were upset.
Whoa.
I said, turn off me.
Now let's see her record. Because they're not just picking random brown people. There's a reason they targeted this chick. What'd she do? His uncle has the best shot at this point, I think. Yeah.
Please step back, please. You're okay.
I know I'm okay, but I'm worried about other people. Oh no. They were coming to get their kid?
Don't worry about it. Mind your own business.
They don't have to answer my question?
No, they don't
Like,
have to answer your
coming to get
questions.
a child?
Did they get a child? No, they took her. Oh, this is when this guy gets shot right in the forehead with a dang pepper ball. Right in the top of the head. That's so funny. That's awesome. I don't think they hurt as much as paintballs. Because he got hit in the arm He got hit in the leg and the arm, and he kept standing, walking forward. And then the one hit him in the head, and he acted like that hurt. That probably hurt the least. The one in his arm, if it's the same as a paintball, that one would hurt more than getting hit in the human horn. But he was probably surprised. Like, what the? Got hit right in my dang forehead. Fake preacher. Or fake priest.
Look at the lady.
Oh, shit.
Come on, cameraman, tighten up.
Oh, shit. Kick it back. Kick it back. He's an asshole. There you go. Yeah. He's an asshole. That guy was an asshole. Oh, shit. He's an asshole. That's a fucked up move. That's a coward move. That's a pussy move.
What they do?
Oh, that's a pussy move.
Oh, they're aiming the gun.
Yeah, he is. That's a pussy move, man.
They're aiming the gun.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That was fucked up. That's a pussy move.
Lock him up.
You guys are really...
Is that a woman?
That's great. They got a little baby that took out the baby. Yeah, get it out of there. OC, gas. Up this window! That's bogus.
Yeah, it's getting crazy out there. It's getting crazy out there. Hurts more when the paintballs don't pop. All right, guys, I'm going to bed. Signs are ready. I'm going to have to add "and gay" to that. I like this sign. Like one of those sign spinners. I could spin this thing. Like Cloud. I'm like Cloud in Final Fantasy. This is my bastard sword. Phineas. Okay. When you write "and gay," make it a rainbow. That'll really drive the mess. I only have red, black, green, and blue Sharpies. I don't have all the colors of the rainbow. Coco Shuko Papashango. Did you see my sign? It says, "Please don't shoot me. I just want to talk." Coco Shuko Papashango. Yep, Buster Sword, Bastard Sword. Whatever. Same thing. I think you start with the Buster Sword, but eventually you get the Bastard Sword. And then next Saturday, we got to carve this bad boy. You guys see the screen? You see Freddy? Hold on. And there's Michael Myers. And there's Jason. It's Halloweeny PC. The orange in the fans and the orange it doesn't look good. So it's like green and it's supposed to be green, orange, and purple themed, which are like Halloween-y colors. Halloween-y? Carving out pumpkins is so gross. I like it. I like it. Wow. I like the pumpkin that you always see where you flip it up on where its bottom is pointing out, and then you do the hands, and then you draw like a thong, and it looks like it's pulling the thong back and it's spreading the butthole. That's always a funny pumpkin. Apparently, Robert England and Nancy from Elm Street 1 are at a horror conference happening about an hour away. Robert England and Nancy from Elm Street 1 are at a horror conference happening about an hour away from me right now. That'd be cool. Got to scoop out the pumpkin brains. I make pumpkin seeds with the seeds. I scoop it out, and then I separate the seeds from the gunk, and then I dry them out, and then I bake them with some seasoning. Make some pumpkin seeds. You can make sweet pumpkin seeds too. I've never done that, but sounds pretty good. Who can we raid? I'm tired. Who can we raid? Who can we raid? Rob? Grump? Last time I raided Grump, he was sleeping. And it says karaoke night. I don't like karaoke. Fallen State? We'll just go to Rob. He's probably going to end soon, though. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you on VK tonight. God bless everybody. Have a good night. Tonight, I'm celebrating my birthday tonight. Chris Jericho's there, too. I had to work last night for my birthday, so I'm doing my birthday celebration tonight. I got one slice of cake left. I don't got no candles, but I got cake. And that's about it. And I'll play a funny birthday song. But thank you guys for hanging out. God bless. We went to Jim Bob yesterday. We're going to Rob today.